Hey there, fellow unique snowflake. Struggling with your online dating profile? Feeling like a square peg in a round hole of generic selfies and I love long walks on the beach bios? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to turn that blank profile into a kaleidoscope of quirky awesomeness. I'm Ayla, your guide to the wild world of authentic online dating, and today we're going to embrace every weird, wonderful, and slightly off-kilter part of you. Why? Because that's exactly what's going to make your soulmate's heart go ping in a sea of nay. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say the perfectly normal, non-quirky elephant that society keeps trying to squeeze us all into. You know, the one that made you think your love for obscure 80s B-movies or your ability to recite pi to 100 digits was something to hide. If you've ever felt judged for your unique traits, raise your hand. Now put it down. You look silly with your hand up alone in your room. But seriously, many of us grow up in environments where our quirks are seen as flaws, rather than the fabulous features they are. Maybe your parents rolled their eyes at your passion for creating miniature dioramas of famous crime scenes. Perhaps your siblings teased you mercilessly for your encyclopedic knowledge of cheese varieties. These experiences can leave us feeling like we need to present a sanitized version of ourselves to the dating world. But here's the thing. That version of you? It's about as exciting as unseasoned tofu. And let's be real, nobody's swiping right on tofu. So, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of profile creation, let's take a moment for some emotional spring cleaning. This isn't just about clearing out your closet. We're talking about decluttering your emotional attic. You know, that place where you've stashed all those "you're too weird" comments and sidelong glances from people who just didn't get you? Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Now, imagine gathering up all those past judgments, criticisms, and hurtful comments. The time your mom said your hobby was just a phase. The moment your crush laughed at your favorite movie. The friend who said you'd never find someone who appreciates your quirks. Got them all? Good. Now here's where it gets fun. Imagine stuffing all of those memories into a rocket. Cover it in glitter if that's your thing. Now, in your mind's eye, watch as that rocket blasts off, carrying all those negative experiences into space. See it heading straight for the sun. Watch as it plunges into the fiery surface, those hurtful memories disintegrating in the intense heat. Feels good, doesn't it? But here's the thing. We're not just playing pretend. This visualization is a powerful tool for processing and releasing those past hurts. It's okay to acknowledge that those experiences were painful. It's valid to feel sad, angry, or hurt about the times when your uniqueness wasn't celebrated. But here's the secret. Those experiences don't define you. They're not a life sentence to hide your true self. They're just, well, experiences. And now, they're fuel for that rocket, propelling you towards a future where you fully embrace every wonderfully weird part of yourself. As you open your eyes, take another deep breath. Feel the lightness that comes from releasing those old burdens. It's like taking off a heavy coat you didn't even realize you were wearing. Sure, you might still feel a bit vulnerable. After all, putting your true self out there in the dating world can be scary. But vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the courage to be authentically you. Remember, this isn't a one-and-done deal. Self-acceptance is a journey, not a destination. You might need to launch a few more rockets as you go along. And that's okay. Each time you do, you're reinforcing the most important relationship in your life, the one with yourself. Now, armed with this newfound lightness and self-acceptance, you're ready to create a dating profile that truly reflects the magnificent weirdo that you are. Are you ready to turn those quirks into irresistible profile material? Let's do this. Let's get down to the business of creating a dating profile so irresistibly you that potential matches will be tripping over their thumbs to swipe right. We're going to take every unique aspect of your personality and turn it into dating profile gold. Ready? Let's go. 1. The art of quirky wordplay, punting your way to love. If you've got a way with words, especially the groan-inducing kind, it's time to let your inner wordsmith shine. For example, if you're a video game enthusiast, try something like level 30 human seeking co-op partner, proficient in button mashing, snack hoarding, and screaming at NPCs, can consistently rage quit and restart within 5 minutes. Bonus points if you can explain why I keep dying in tutorials. 2. Turning the mundane into the insanely attractive. Instead of just listing your hobbies, paint a picture of how they integrate into your daily life. Love cooking? Try this. My friends call me the Italian grandmother they never had. I show my love through excessive amounts of homemade pasta. Seeking someone to help me test new recipes and possibly loosen my pants. Garlic breath guaranteed, but so is an unforgettable culinary adventure. 3. Specificity is the soul of wit and attractive profiles. Ditch the generic, I like music and movies for something more you. Try. Proud owner of every Elvis album ever released, including rare Chinese pressings. Can and will perform impromptu renditions of Love Me Tender in private spaces. Also, I can quote every line from Hound Dog. Dare to match that. 4. Embracing your unique worldview? Because normal is just a setting on a washing machine. If you see the world a little differently, let it shine. For instance, firm believer that socks are just foot mittens. Currently on a mission to make footins happen. Seeking a partner in crime for my soft, cozy revolution. Must be willing to debate the socioeconomic implications of footwear semantics over coffee. 5. Turning quirks into perks. How to spin your unique traits. That thing you thought was weird about you? It's actually your secret weapon. For example, if you're incredibly detail-oriented, possessor of eagle eyes that can spot a typo from space, your messages will always be grammatically perfect with me around. No pressure. Also available for Where's Waldo consultations and finding lost items in plain sight. 6. The art of the quirky photo caption. Because a picture is worth 1,000 weird words. Don't just post selfies. Show yourself in your element and use captions to add context and humor. For a photo of you stargazing, attempting to make first contact. So far, the aliens are ghosting me. Swipe right if you're not from this planet or if you just want to debate whether Pluto is still a planet over freeze-dried ice cream. Vulnerability, the new sexy. It's okay to admit that you're new to this or a bit nervous. Try something like, dating profile newbie here. Prepared to laugh at myself, learn a lot, and hopefully meet someone who thinks my collection of vintage toast racks is charming rather than concerning. Fair warning, I may ask you to rate my profile bio on a scale of mildly amusing to someone please help this person. Remember, the goal here isn't to appeal to everyone. It's to give a genuine representation of yourself that will make the right person stop scrolling and think, now, this is someone I need to meet. Your quirks are like the sprinkles on the ice cream sundae of your personality. Sure, some people might prefer their ice cream plain, but do you really want to date someone who doesn't appreciate a good sprinkle? If you do, no judgment. There's probably a dating app for sprinkle haters out there somewhere. As you craft your profile, be patient with yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the perfect dating profile. It's okay to tweak and adjust as you go. Think of it as evolving your personal brand of weirdness. The beauty of embracing your quirks in your dating profile is that it acts as a natural filter. Those who are put off by your true self are doing you a favor by swiping left. But those who are intrigued, they're the ones who might just be your perfect partner in crime, adventure, and weird toast rack collecting. So the next time you're tempted to create a generic, safe dating profile, I want you to do something for me. Stand up, take a deep breath. Now shack those shoulders and let your freak flag fly. Because that energy, that's what's going to shine through in your profile and attract someone who appreciates the real you. Remember, in the grand buffet of life, you're not meant to be everyone's cup of tea. You're the super spicy hot sauce that makes the right person say, "Holy cow, where have you been all my life?" So go forth, embrace your inner weirdo, and create a dating profile that's as uniquely awesome as you are. Your future partner, the one who thinks your quirks are the best thing since sliced bread or since your vintage toast rack collection, will thank you for it. And hey, if all else fails, you can always fall back on the classic. If you can't handle me at my weirdest, you don't deserve me at my slightly less weird, but still pretty out there. Now, dear viewer, it's your turn. What quirky trait are you going to showcase in your dating profile? Share your ideas in the comments. And if you enjoyed this guide to embracing your unique awesome sauce in the dating world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's create a dating culture where being different isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. Until next time, stay weird and wonderful. Thank you for watching. This is Ayla, signing off.